Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the header! Harmlessly behind. Long ball upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Pinches it off him. Serginho. Ribéry, he's got away. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Balde. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Ribéry. Look at the space here. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, no joy this time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, super find. Ribéry! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
This looks promising, and he's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Caicedo knocks it into space. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nice looking ball. Antonio Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Looking for the run. No luck with that dink over the top. Great vision. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And that is goal number 20.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then
7,
for the first substitution of the game.
8, Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribery gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ruben Neves. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now there's a fine ball. They've won a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga, he won't be happy with that one. Kane, now that looks a decent ball. Balde, that's a good run down the left. What a throw in. And it's made its way to him. And here's Kane. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Balde. And it's Serginho. Tries to pass it through. Played in. He's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 17.
And we're off again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some resolute defending there. Serginho. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assist. Good chance here! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribery. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Deep cross. And they're back on the ball again. Shifted it to the flank. Big chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any support? He might not need it. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fernandez. And it's Ribery. And this is Kane. Shoots! There it is! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho. And it's Messi. He's gone away. De Bruyne, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played. And the counter is on. Spread it left. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, it's played into the area. Mbappe is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Schlotterbeck did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Alexander-Arnold. That has not
There
gone
will
well.
be 1 minute added time.
Ribéry. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's De Bruyne. It's come to nothing. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Defending was strong and firm. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Howson. And it's Ribéry, who's looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Fernandez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Mbappe! And it's in! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Tunisia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ribéry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In towards the back stick. Good read, needed to be. Ribery. Great vision. And this is Kane. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's been cut out, well played. Adams. Kubo. Ribery. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. He's free, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi is in a really good position out wide. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Upamecano. And it's Ribery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's forced to go back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to belt it away, and claimed it back swiftly. Ruben Neves. And Koundé. Kane. Passes just off target. Now that's well seen too. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he welcomes it in. And this is Ribery. Oh, that's neat.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just eases him off the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Ruben Neves. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And it's to... And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 3
Bumps him off in and
minutes
wins
at a
back the
time.
ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Deep into stoppage time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. He's had a shot! Great strike. A test for the keeper. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts,
And we
Jim?
come to you
Listen,
now with a
despite
quick
the loss,
request
they
for
have to take
support
something
for our
from this. I
charity
think the
fund,
coach
Chance
will
in Football.
have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Serginho, it's a promising position. Balde got a long way forward to join the attack. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, and making the challenge outside the box I think would have been preferable, Peter, but I guess it's easier said than done.
This to go one up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a searching pass. Ruben Neves. And it's Cruyff. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Serginho. Ruben Neves. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams. Ribery. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Serginho. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Ribery. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Ribery. Pedri. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rijkaard. And this is Cruyff.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And Messi! Against the crossbar! Ruben Neves. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Balde picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. They've won a corner, and we have our very first corner. Ruben Neves with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is just caressing the ball. Serginho, that's good play.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Baresi. Half-time getting close now. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a side of goal. There's the shot! Serginho. And it's Balde. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? There is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Messi. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Ruben Neves. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ribéry. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard, drive, shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi goes steaming forward. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Messi. For Ribéry. And this is Kane. Messi receives it in a good position here. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a... Oh no, this does not look... Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. It's played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Mbappe. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone backward here. And this is Cruyff. Now can... Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Just cruising! They are cruising! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has put paid to that. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That has been cut short. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. Upamecano. And it's Balde. Here's Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Cruyff. Pings it across. That's a decent clearance. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Messi. And here's Cruyff. And this is Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
En el minuto 83.
Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi is behind this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri goes for the shot! Good running with the ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Mbappe with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't